how much further? Good morning and welcome to today's short walks. Today I'm going to take you up Lysa Hora, the bold mountain, so called because it's got no trees on top. It's the highest peak in the Beskydy range. It's also the most popular, so it gets crowded. But today is a nice day for the walk. Cloud cover, nice bit of cool breeze, so we should be all right. And Lysa Hora is behind us, up there, somewhere in those clouds. So it's going to be a nice walk, and on the way I'll show you a little bit of local history, tell you a few tall stories. All right, let's go. Ooh, what's this? Look, a spring. Not sure I'd want to drink out of it, but it is a spring. It's bye-bye cars, hello footpaths. What a wonderful place to be a dog. Up, that's where we want to go. Come on, Derek, Dogabess, come on, up we go. Right, now we just need to follow this ridge as it climbs up, or spur I suppose it is, not a ridge. I'm going to follow that up for a kilometre or so, and we should join across a blue marked tourist trail. So let's see if we manage that. Oh, doggo can smell something. Is it bears? Or someone dropped their sandwiches? Whew. Well, it's still going up. You can kind of see the path up there, where it looks like more of a path than up there. Although that has been a path, I guess, judging by all the exposed roots. Mind you, if the path isn't one of these nice ones that are marked on the trees, painted lines, and drawn in colours on your map, you can still use the contours. We can see we're still on the ridge. Apart from where it goes up in front, the land falls off to the right and to the left. So we're still on that spur heading up. You can see a little bit of blue sky there through the trees. It's always an indication you're getting near the top of some curve or another. The trees are starting to change around here. Originally, the actual natural growth is hardwood at this altitude, so oak, ash, beech were very common. But gradually they all got cut down and replaced with fast growth softwood trees, mainly spruce, which is called Smrk in Czech, which is the name of a local mountain, Smrk, Spruce Mountain. So gradually all of those hardwoods got cut down, replaced with stuff that grew faster, and now I believe there's a bit of a move to start replacing it with the natural growth. And also a bark beetle infestation. You see the beetles get under the bark, eat away at the tree, and once they've eaten all the way around the tree's going to die and fall on top of you. So we've got to watch out for that, especially if you're camping in the forest. Whew. There's some proper little ankle traps here. Look at that. Still, makes the path easy to follow. Although, you see there's a lot of damage to the roots. Don't know how much of that the tree can withstand. So occasionally we see red lines on trees. And that's a sign that we are on the edge of a nature reserve. So where that half line is, that's on the open side, and the full line goes round onto the nature reserve. So if you see that, we need to stay over here on the left, so we don't make it worse for everyone else and all the little fluffy creatures that live here and their sharp teeth. Come on, doggo. Oh, put some effort into it, girl. That's it. Oh, you like the mountains. You like going down them, I know that. You can see the path is a bit better defined, and as an extra check, we're still on the spur with the land dropping off to the left and the right. Whew. Czechs have got an expression, it's like on Wenceslas Square, meaning it's crowded. And it will be, it's going to be people soup up there, and that's the reason I don't come up this way much. But for the first video, it's a shame not to come to Lysa Hora. It is beautiful, just crowded. Oh dear, picked up a friend you don't like. Go on then. Now we're going to have to start queuing. So, just to excuse myself, while I'm huffing and puffing like a steam train and sweating bullets, this is where I've just climbed up. There we go. We have just come up that hill there. We've made about 300 meters height gain, I think, in the last 800 meters of climbing. Certainly a good workout. Oh, and here comes a cyclist. Better get out of his way. Chodźmy, Darabes. Chodź mnie. Hodna. Czekala. Here we go, here's another trail marker. Nice and high so that when it is snowy, you can still see them. Rescue point FM006, in case you have to call for help. Mountain rescue. 3.5 kilometers to Lysa Hora, our ultimate destination. Well, the top of the hill anyway. I'll take you to the pub after that. And Ivančena Mohila. Mohila meaning cairn, memorial. Here we are. This is Ivančena. And this place is something of a shrine for scouts. In fact, scouts come to this place from all over the world. And they bring stones. Why? This cairn was built from the year 1946 in memory of Vladi Čermáka, Vladi Pacha, Otto Klein, Milan Rota, Guido Němec, who on the 24th of April 1945 was shot by the Gestapo, and also all the other scouts who fell in the service of their country. Bring your stone, or place your stone here, something like that. And people have. Came in 1980. One in English here. First English scouts to visit this monument, April 92. The original memorial was built up after the Second World War in memory of some scouts who were members of the resistance. And right at the end of the war, they were bringing intelligence and food and supplies to partisan groups that were working in the mountains, possibly some trained by SOE in Britain. And in the middle of April, early May 1945, the Gestapo shot them. Wow. If that's President Petr Pavel. All different scout groups. Dolzing. Připraveň. Be prepared. The 40th anniversary of the founding of the cairn. In memory of the executed scouts, we honour, or they are honoured by, the Vampires tramp group from Havířov. Tramping is wild camping in the Czech Republic. Czech flag flying, as it does, permanently. Go and have a look at the memorial, the original one. So, in eternal memory of the 5 Ostrava scouts and all scouts who fell in the service of their country. This cairn, this place was built up by stones carried up from October 1946 onwards by scouts, tramps as wild campers and other visitors. They built the cairn at Ivančena in honour of the brothers, scouts, bratři. Vladimir Čermák, born 1919. Vladimir Pach, born 1921. Otto Klein, born 1921. Guido Němec, born 1922. Milan Rotter, born 1926, who were murdered by the German occupation forces for their resistance activities on the 24th of April 1945 in Szczecin. See, it's a popular place to stop and have a break. So the cairn Ivančena, symbol of the fight for freedom. I promise, on my honour, to the best of my ability, to love my country and serve her faithfully at all times. So there we have our first piece of history from today's hike. Altogether, I think the weather rather appropriate to the mood of this place. Always rather quiet, even when it's crowded. Reminder that freedom is not free. So, on we go, onwards and upwards. Still following the blue trail. I can hear a spring. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, clean groundwater into a pipe and a mug left for anyone passing by who's thirsty. Great hiking country, the Czech Republic. Want a drink, doggo? It's lovely. Go on, fill your boots. Oh, we've turned off the blue trail onto the yellow trail, heading off to another little bit of local history, which I've never actually seen before. It's supposed to be a few hundred meters along this trail. Look at these trees, eh? Now they're stunted dwarf pines or whatever they're called. And once again, I think the weather's rather appropriate to this piece of history. You'll see why when we get there. Our next destination is off the beaten track here. I reckon it's probably this little path up here. Look at these blueberries. Still a few on there. Might have to have some on the way back out. Yeah, I reckon that little cairn over there is what we're heading for. Wow. Right on the ridge. Oops. Yeah. Here we are. Here, Major of the Air Force Vlastimil Zajdlar tragically died. 21st of May, 1964. So Major Zeidler was flying in a flight of MiG-19s from that direction, from Mozhnov military base, which is today's Ostrava International Airport. They were supposed to attack a ground target up here somewhere when they entered low cloud. Very much like today. The flight leader pulled up. Major Zeidler hit the mountain just about here somewhere, and there was an absolutely huge debris field. Major Zeidler's body was found over there, 800 meters from the impact crater, and apparently pieces of debris still turn up today. Honestly, we're right on the ridge. There's the ridge. 10 meters higher. Well, he would have hit the trees, but 20 meters higher, he would have made it.